Hello, and welcome back to the 5-Year Farm. Last time, we just going through stuff, working on making up money, picked up the Let's Play a Game for the third time for the last time. Fingers crossed. Heading to the mines. If you find something to remember doing your piece, don't worry about it. I will. Lily's doing good. Daniel's doing fine. Sandy's just really bored in the desert. Sending me coconuts. I don't have regular coconuts in here. Okay. Slowly but surely was working on the organization. We've got... No, these are still outside for the sake of transferring them. What I can do, though, is put the iridium away, and... Good grief. It's because of all those crystallariums. I need to go gold mining at some point. Actively mining for gold. Okay, so there's nothing in the strawberry fields. The kale's just now growing. Still got bombs for doing more mine trips. Gotta keep all my coup animals happy. Still working on Sage and Big Bird. Getting them up to full hearts, but then the barn will be full and it'll stay full because it's got the auto petter. Oh right, it's salmonberry. I might have to take a day and harvest salmon berries all over the place. Just to stock up on that. And then maybe once it switches over to spring or to summer, I'll switch from blackberries to salmon berries so that I don't get all caught up in the blackberry season when fall rolls around. And these go in the summer crops. That's what the fruit is. And we'll sell the coconut. Still got 2 hours before the saloon opens and we can start the arcade madness. So let's check out the island. Yeah, I thought I had stuff ready to harvest here. At some point I'm gonna have to do the coffee plant. I've got enough to do another couple batches of coffee in the kegs. I just need to actually remember to grab them rather than just keep cycling through wine. Yeah, I've got almost 3 full stacks of regular quality coffee beans. I could actually get another obelisk. Because the 2 obelisks I don't have yet are the ones that only cost $500,000. But I think we're saving. I think that's what we're doing. I guess let's put in some iridium to... smelt iridium while we're at the arcade. Okay, well, I know I said I was heading to the arcade, but what's the fortune teller telling me about luck? Pyramid luck? Those are the best days for me, traditionally. Okay, how's this? We spend today doing the salmon bear... No, spend tomorrow doing salmon berries. Spend today doing the skull caverns. Spend tomorrow doing the salmon berries, because I think it's the 15th through the 17th. Are the salmon berry days. And then we'll finish out tomorrow with the arcade. After we've gone around everywhere for all the salmon berries. Should I have come in here with some kind of food? Probably. I did learn something, though. According to a friend of mine, if you encounter a dinosaur floor on a particular level of the Skull Caverns, that floor of the Skull Caverns, even if you leave and go back in, will always be a dinosaur floor for the rest of the day. So, if we ever come across another dinosaur floor, we could potentially do a repeat and then be done with the dinosaurs. The hard part is finding a dinosaur floor. Hey! The Pokemon community game's working. That's good. What is that, Blitzel? Yeah. I installed a little add-on that I found on a couple of the streams that I raided, and then they raided other people for a little side game of Pokemon. You can now play in the chat. Every once in a while, we'll just have a wild Pokemon wander in here. But I'll leave the Pokemon catching to the chat, because I don't want to distract myself from actually streaming the game I'm streaming. Unless something very important comes up, then I might go for it. But otherwise, it's just a nice little extra thing. Yeah, it escaped. Nobody caught it. That's fine. Still got bombs. Oh, I'm glad I got a ladder out of that. Hello, 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 Feathery. Welcome. Between you and Spider, Detroit Spider, and who's the other one? I'm trying to remember who was in the middle. Or no, you were the one in the middle. You raided into someone else. It didn't auto fill. It makes me nervous that I typed it wrong. Galaxy, yes, you raided into Galaxy. That's right. Between the three of you, I saw the little Pokemon game add-on, and I was like, "That's cool." So I just threw that in the chat, like yesterday. Today's the first stream actually with it down there. Also, congratulations, Ska, on the starter Sobble. No dinosaurs on a mummy floor. Shout out worked. You gave a follow. Good stuff. Feathery was playing a variety of games, including the Chant, which was this really cool, like, psychological horror game. Fun stuff to watch. It's a cool thing to do while watching amazing streamers do their thing. Yeah. Is the starter random then? As far as I know. Game was creepy. No, the creepy thing is when it creeped into the real world. That was the creepy part. I'm glad you're okay though. I'm running out of inventory space and I haven't even found dinosaurs. Found rubies. And amethysts. And topaz. But dinosaurs? No. Saba will be quite low on your list. Guess you gotta work with what Professor Bot left. Yeah. Door hasn't moved since you closed it and put a camera in the room. That's weird. Maybe the door's camera shy. Okay, it's 11:30. We're not getting dinosaurs today, unless literally the next floor is dinosaurs, and even then, we won't have a whole lot of time to do them. Let's just put a bomb down. That should get us a ladder. And a hole! Try the ladder. People keep telling me it's the wind, but the window was shut and the doors going into their room was shut. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but the wind does not sound like it's responsible. Like, the only way you're getting the wind to be responsible for that is if there was a vent in the room. Whether the vent was like a vent like externally, or whether it was a or like an internal, like heating, air conditioning type. That's the only way that you're getting the wind to be responsible for that, with all the doors and windows closed. Okay, so start it off with a normal day of Stardew before we dive into the arcade machines. Make sure to say hi to Lily. Make sure to say hi to Daniel. Say hi to Abigail. Can't remember the last time you dyed your hair. Yeah, it looks good. Oh, say hi to Asher. Okay. Kent sending bombs in the mail again. Okay. This one... And you... And I don't have the bones out here. So this goes in the bone chest. The oak resin goes in the... And the cloth go in the goods chest. This goes in the ores chest. This goes in the weapons chest. The algae goes in the algae chest. The 69 sturgeon roe goes out here. Now, before I clear out the crystallariums, what does it take to make a crystallarium? Remind me. 2 iridium, 5 gold, 99 stone, and a battery. Best I could do would be 25 gold bars, which would be 5, so I would need only 10 iridium and 5 batteries. And what is it? 495 stone. Put that in there. Where's the bone chest? Bone chest! Where are the bones? People want you to play mortuary assistant. And you're like, no, not until I find out what moves the door. Yeah. No. I respect that. Also, what was that? Martin, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Thank you for being here. Stone's in here. Yeah, we got enough stone. We're gonna be basically out of stone, but more stone than we had. Okay. So we collect this. And now, some of you might be asking, what's up with the soapstone? And to that I answer, my friend Llama did the point redeem for tell me what crop to grow 4 times, and he said soap. And then I was like, there's no crop for soap in this game. I'm just gonna give you your points back. He was like, no. You figure it out. You figure something out. I don't want my points back. So I figured something out. Soapstone. Growing him 96 soapstone, which is the equivalent of 4 crops. We're halfway there. We're halfway to having enough soap. And then I could swap out the soapstone with diamonds, which will grow in the same rate, but we'd be worth a good chunk more. Okay. But yeah, no, I get you on not wanting to play Mortuary Assistant when you've got creepy house stuff already going on. Ah, Flabebe. I forget which honey of the spring honeys is worth more. I want to say it's the tulips, but I'd also believe it if it was the blue jazz honey. One benefit of the rain is I can very easily go check on my animals, see how they're doing. Big Bird's at 3. Sage should be at 3.5. Yeah. Sage is at 3.5. We have the auto petter here, so they're good. Don't have a second auto petter though, so have to check on all these guys manually. Lola's full. Chicken Little. Spike. Cuckoo. Dylan. Chup. Scott. Scott's finally full. Bugs. Bunny. Donald Duck. Daffy Duck. And Lacey. Okay. Everybody's back to being full in the queue. I just need to keep an eye on them until I can get a second auto petter. But I'm entirely reliant on like treasure floors and treasure chests in the volcano. There's those iridium quality strawberries. Is that enough for reseeding? Maybe. Probably. Am I going to continue to just throw a bunch of basic strawberries in there? Absolutely. Never played this game. Looks fun and relaxing. It is. It's just a nice casual game. And you can take it at your own pace. Every now and again, the game will give you, like, challenge quests, or let you pick up challenge quests, like this one, for example, is, like, 50,000 points in the Junimo Kart Endless Mode, and I've only got 5 days. But even if you fail a challenge, it'll just show back up again later. There's never any rush or anything that locks you out of things. Even the game's like checking system where it checks how well you're doing after the first 2 years is like a non-issue. Because you can always just get a diamond in the mines and then use that to have your farm be reevaluated later if you don't get the best marks the first time through. The 5-year part, I literally, I didn't even check the strawberries down here. I just grabbed all the ones that were up top. This is going to be a lot of profit. Coral Island look. Never played Coral Island, but they look... Yeah, it's the same genre of game. I would say that, like, the originator of the genre is Harvest Moon, for the most part, from back in the day, and then Stardew Valley was very much made as, like, a spiritual successor to Harvest Moon, and Stardew Valley's popularity sort of kicked off an entire genre resurgence in the modern era. Spawned a lot of games. Coral Island is just one of at least a dozen. I think one of the... I forget whether it was like an E4 or a Nintendo Direct presentation. I think it was a Nintendo Direct presentation from like a year or two ago, where there was jokes running around about it being all farming games, because at least like a third of the games that were presented were farming sims. I need to coffee. Hang on. Put that regular ones in the chest to get seeds from. I need to go get my coffee beans so I can come back and do that. But I also need to stop walking around at the speed of a snail. I've got a horse. I've got Fred the horse, and I intend to use him. I went to the desert instead of the island. Let's try that again, Fred. I've got 2 goals for today. Coffee and arcade. And the arcade's not going anywhere for at least another 6 hours. Oh, and the... Oh, bother. 3 goals for today. Coffee, arcade, and the, salmon berries. That's what I was talking about. Did you just summon your horse to you? Yes! Yes, one of the things that you can get late into the game is a horse flute, which lets you just summon your horse to your location. I can summon my horse to the island here, too. And the island and the desert. Because in here is, this is the walnut room that you unlock for finding 100 of the, like, 120, 30 walnuts on the island. This is very late game stuff, Feathery. So, don't mind it too much. This is after you've, like, thoroughly explored, like, a ton of the earlier content. But one of the things you can buy in here is a horse flute. It costs key gems, and the main way to get key gems is by doing these Mr. Key quests, which are all fairly hard, but there are easier ones, some that are easier than others. This Junimo Kart Endless one is the one that's giving me the most trouble and it it literally, it's the lowest reward. It's just 10 gems. But technically speaking, you don't need those in order to reach perfection in the game. At this point, the perfection tracker, the only things I need is the Monster Slayer, Gold Clock, and the 2 obelisks I'm missing. Oh, cool, yeah, I get lost in games like this and in Minecraft. Ark. Oh, Ark. I tried playing Ark once. Ark was too much for me. My issue with this game, and part of the reason why I didn't really my issue with this game is that I would constantly restart. I would just start the game, play the first season, maybe the first 2 seasons, and then it's just start over again. Because for games like this, a lot of the time I'll really enjoy like the opening sections, and then I'll be like, all right, I'm satisfied, and then I just won't touch it again for a long time, and then feel more obligated to just start over rather than try and pick up wherever I left off. Just the dino or the craft side of it, but both. Everything about Ark was too much for me. I'm not the biggest when it comes to like those crafting survival type games. Especially when they start to get more and more complex. You know what, let's just sell a batch of ancient fruit wine. That coffee's already done. I should have grabbed a second stack of coffee beans. I didn't realize it'd be done that fast. Okay, well, question kegs. Copper, iron, oak resin, and 30 wood. It's 18. 18. 18. But definitely, if I had to pick something specific for the, if I had to pick something specific for the game, I would say that the dinosaurs were just too much intensity all at once. More of a Souls open world and RPG type of play. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Actually, fun fact about Souls. Over on my Discord, I actually made a vote on what RPG I should do between Final Fantasy 2 and 3. And the vote came out as a tie between Super Mario RPG and Dark Souls. And I ended up going with Super Mario RPG. Don't have enough beans to do any more coffee. So what I will do instead is I will just pick up these. I am literally 6 kegs away from being done. Magikarp! Hold up. I will fight you for this Magikarp. I need to get ancient fruit to get the wine ready to produce now. I'm gonna have to start producing something else other than ancient fruit wine, because I'm not growing ancient fruit enough. Or maybe I'll have to... Maybe I should be growing ancient fruit seeds over on the island. Well, so much for going and getting salmon berries. It's almost midnight, and I've just been doing this the whole day. Who got it? Oh, I didn't get it. You guys both got it. At some point, I'm going to have to start using Pokeballs that are not just the basic Pokeball. Yeah, it's already 1 a.m. Look at that money. 300,000. It's all that ancient fruit. 260,000. Now that I have all this coffee, though, I have no qualms about having just a ton of... Nope. Triple shot espressos. Yesterday, the wine in the basement should have just, hit gold star. So we've got one more season until they go iridium quality. But is that worth it, actually, thinking about it? It takes one season for them to go from basic to gold. Because it's like 2 weeks for basic to silver and 2 weeks to go from silver to gold. But then it takes 4 weeks to go to iridium. Is iridium a big enough jump to warrant waiting an entire season? If I could just replace the wine down there. I mean, it would be a much bigger hassle to actually go and manually remove the wine from each barrel. Okay, we're going to start with salmon berries. And then maybe check on my animals after I finish collecting all the salmon berries. Because I want to get the salmon berries before it stops being salmon berry season. Which, since it didn't stop on the 17th. Now I'm pretty sure it stops on the 19th. Oh, what am I doing? Hold on. Do I have a food that increases foraging? That's not food. Here's food. Basic foods. Fishing. Luck. Foraging plus 2? I mean, that would take me to 12. That's what I need. Pancakes it is! Let's eat some pancakes. Because, fun fact, the number of berries you get from the berry bushes is dependent on your foraging level. And the max foraging level is 10. But you can use food to temporarily buff your foraging level beyond the max. And the number of berries is your foraging level, I think, divided by 3, minimum 1. And round up or something like that. So at max level 10 plus the foraging food of plus 2, that gives me a foraging level total of 12, which translates from 4 berries from each of these bushes instead of 3 berries from each of these bushes. Are salmon berries really worth a whole lot of it for anyone? Or anything? No, not really. But they're not a terrible food supply, and that mostly that's what I've been using for my food, rather than anything else that sells for more. Specifically because they don't sell for a lot. They make a decent food supply without having to spend time cooking specific dishes and recipes. Actually, should break some of this stone because I need stone, as was discussed earlier. I am fairly low on my stone supply. Get out of my way. Oh, yeah. Horse needs... The horse can navigate 1 wide gaps horizontally, but needs a 2 wide gap vertically. Do this to replenish some of the wood that I spent on all those kegs. Actually, I'm being hit by a wave of paranoia. So, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the time, actually let time progress, plant some seeds over on the island, and then rest so that it saves everything that I did, and then use tomorrow just gaming in the arcade without having to worry about my computer deciding that it wants to crash when I'm like an hour deep into the arcade machine. Because time doesn't pass while you're playing at the arcade, but the game only saves when you start a new day. And with a machine that crashes randomly when it feels like it's in the mood to do so, it's better to not take chances. Make mistakes. And get messy. Sorry. Miss Frizzle on the brain. Does anyone these days actually know Miss Frizzle? I never even stopped to consider, because I don't think about what's even, like... I was about to say on TV, but it's not even necessarily on TV these days. Is it? Children's television is more on streaming services than it is on actual television cable networks. I think that's all the bushes, at least all the bushes down here. There's probably some up by Robin's carpentry shop. Carpentry shop. Drop tree on my horse. He's fine. Okay, I feel satisfied with the salmonberry collection, at least. Also, that's the first time that I've actually seen multiple people catch the Pokemon. I appreciate that the game allows multiple people to catch the same Pokemon. Because if I had, like, a serious-sized audience, I'd hate for one person to just catch the Pokemon, and then everyone to hate that person for catching the really cool Pokemon. Kids are lucky. When you were a kid, you were told to go outside and play, not watch a tablet or TV. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, are they really lucky? Because I feel like the television and stuff probably doesn't... I don't know. It doesn't help with the physical activity. You gotta get out there. You gotta scrape up some knees. I was about to quote Miss Frizzle again. um... there's just some things you can't replace with a tablet. El Cremi, I don't care. It's not for me. Yes, you believe that? I've got ancient seeds here. Like sliding down a hill on cardboard as a kid. Now it's painful. I don't know, it sounds pretty like it would be pretty painful as a kid too. But you wouldn't care. I feel like as long as you're having a sufficient amount of fun as a child, pain is just dulled. Oh, I need to be seeding blueberries for when summer rolls around. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do for the rest of the day. That's fine. Oh, bother. Hang on. Reseed those. Okay. Now, actually go and get my fertilizer. Wait, why did I go all the way over here? This is not where the... oh, I'm all kinds of lost right now. Here. Then we go up into here, where the fertilizer chest is. We've got some speed grow. We're gonna... 24, 48... 72, leave the 15 in. That'll be 3 plots. No wonder my mother always worried. Yeah. I mean, you clearly you managed to avoid any serious harm. I'm gonna just kill these 2 coffee plants. I know it's getting late. Reseeding ancient fruit with gold star ancient fruit probably is hurting some people to watch. Best part about this house, I can just jump in here instead of having to warp back to the farm. Pass out on my second bed. Doing stuff like playing tag with a beehive? Why would you play tag with it? That's on you. That is a terrible idea. You and friends would throw a rock at a beehive and then first to make it to the water. That sounds a little too intense for me. I'll be honest. But you never got sung. That's the important part. I got stung once, and it was basically because of people who decided they wanted to play that game, but didn't tell everybody else. So, basically just got caught in the crossfire of being in the area when somebody decided to attack a hive. Fun times. I just don't want to till extra soil. I don't mind watering extra sections, but tilling extra soil bugs me. Also, got a free bone. Let's fertilize with it. $24, that's one of the plots down here. I just need 24 more seeds for the last plot. As long as I can keep my ancient fruit production higher than the transference into wine and can just sell wine faster than I'm producing ancient fruit, I'll be in the clear. But I'm clearly not producing faster than I'm turning it into wine, so I might have to do a batch of some other kind of wine or something. Depending on how many seeds I get out of this, I could destroy these two sections. Yeah, I got enough. Goodbye, coffee plants, blueberry plants, and a few pineapple plant sections. And now it is... Let me put down some fertilizer on this too. Now it is past noon. Got some quality fertilizer for me to put back in the chest. Spare seeds as well. These ancient fruit aren't ready to harvest. Good grief. I did so much today. I have half a mind to rest just to save it. But no. That's what we did on Thursday. Friday, we're actually gonna go do the arcade. It's in the title. We're over an hour in. Psyduck! Hold up! I'll throw a ball at that. What was I doing? Yes. Ores. Yes! I said I wasn't going to let myself be distracted with the Pokemon thing. I've proceeded to throw balls at half of the Pokemon that have shown up. Fertilizer chest, fertilizer. And the pine tar goes in here with the oak. And then caviar is getting sold. Come on, Fred. We've got an arcade machine to go check. Wish me luck. It's nice to see the old gang again. Nothing's changed. Sebastian's still hustling. Poor Sam. Should I let Sam win for once? Nah. Seems about right. Oh man. That's Prairie King. Endless. Our record is 47,220. Our goal, to rub a new high score in Mayor Lewis's face. Straight down the gap. This is a bad run. This is a bad run. This is a good run. This is a good run. I can feel it. Nope! Oh! Thought I was dead. No! I overshot. And thus it begins. First cup of tea ran out, too. Need to take a second. Swap. Tea's over. Okay. here we are. The end. We got grapes. We got to the end. Full fruit bonus. Oh, this is pain. Okay. That wasn't too bad, because it was just a single... There's very annoying momentum in this level, depending on where the ice decides it wants to exist. Like here, if I didn't jump that earlier, it would have been a nightmare. Still was, because I just jumped for too long. I needed to jump at that time, I just needed to do a shorter jump. Because your jump length is based on how long you hold the button down, up to a point. There is like a max jump. Oh, I didn't think I was going to catch on that top track. Okay. But, in general, what I worked out, the math of this, in order to get the 50,000 that I need for the quest, for the high score, for everything, you basically get about 5,000 for just traversing the level. About 5,000 from coins and the fruit. That was not good. You get about 5,000 from traversing the level, about 5,000 from coins and fruit, and then exactly 5,000 from the triple fruit bonus if you get all 3 fruit. So, roughly speaking, every level is worth, at best, 15,000. So, to get the 50,000, you need to more or less get the full points from the first 3 levels, and then make it like at least halfway through, if not to the end of level 4. Because the individual fruit points is like 1,000 per fruit. So as long as you got like the first 2 fruit on the last level, if you perfected everything else up to that point, then you should be pretty good. No! There's so much ice. I missed the orange. Now watch, this is going to be the first run of the day that actually gets me to level 3. Since I missed out on the triple fruit bonus, because I missed the orange. Okay, maybe not if we're starting off with giant ice dip as the very first thing in level 2. Give me a minute. Okay. This is the run. Okay, that's level 1. Level 2. Got the cherry. Got the orange. Got the grape. Got the end! Level 3. 30,000. The boss level. No! Come on! I was trying to thread the needle between the two bubbles. But that was a new record for today. We have to think positively. Never not had it. Even though I personally thought that I was gonna fall off to my death no less than 5 times during that run. Never not had it. Ice sheet momentum. It gets to me. Oh, this is gonna be pain. No! I was expecting it to go further because of the ice. I missed that cherry. I'm just... if there's a cherry right at the very beginning and I miss it, that's not worth a... that's not a run worth continuing. Now, if I miss the orange, we'll keep going, but... gotta at least start off with the cherry on the first level. There we are. To the end! Done! 2 levels. Whale boss time. I couldn't jump up because there was a bubble above me, but I couldn't just go down because there was a hole below me. Oh, the whale. The whale. This is a very nice coin level. Yeah, that's what I thought. There were enough nice coins actually starting level 2 with 15,000. Yeah. Now is not the time, spoink. Okay. I missed the cherry, but that's fine. The main goal is to get to level 3 and actually get past that whale again. Now I'm more upset. Now I'm actually more upset that I missed the cherry. Because that's the 6,000. I would be at 30,000 because 1,000 for picking it up and 3,000 for... Well, I missed cherry on the whale. No! I bubbled into a bubble! Well, I missed a cherry. That's a start over. Ugh. Okay. Nice, simple, easy. 15,000. Going into level 2. Nope. It's that ice. Why has it got to start me off with that ice? The second time I got this quest, and I spent like an entire stream doing it, I had actually mostly really nice level 2s. I would say so far of this run for today, I have yet to have maybe one. Maybe that one, the like first one I got past, or no, not the first one I got past. No, not that one. That one was terrible. I just did a really good job with it. Maybe the second time I got past it on today's stream. I would call that a nice level 2. I've had just brutally mean level 2s for the most part. Can I have one nice level 2? This is looking good. As long as it doesn't do anything wonky with the... Well, there's wonky with the grape. I would still classify that as a nice level 2. That was much nicer than the other level 2s that I'd seen up to this point for today's stream. Why was... No. I just didn't jump. I just didn't jump. I had such a nice level 2, and then I threw it away. Oh, okay. Again. The thing is, doing Junimo Kart, there's no Steam achievement for it. There's no part of... Perfection doesn't count any aspect of Junimo Kart. It's just for my own sake of saying, I did all of the Mr. Key quests. That's all I want to be able to say. Is that I did all the Mr. Key quests. Is that too much to ask for? Just give me one run. Just one run where you just be really nice to me, game, and let me get... Okay. That's the best score so far going into the beginning of level 2. What is that cherry? What is that cherry? I should have just ignored that cherry existed. Just gone on with my life. You'd think, as someone who plays a lot of rhythm games, I'd be able to chain everything relatively well and be decent at this Junimo Kart challenge. But unfortunately, the random aspect of the platforms doesn't pair well with my notorious luck. Now this, I would say that was a really nice level 2. That was a very nice, very kind level 2. Thank you, game. Please, please, the whale, the whales. No! Why was there a bubble right up there? I'm starting to get really good at nicking the edges of the platforms. Like, to the point that I'm surprising even myself. That I'm not dying at some of these spots. Sometimes you just can't win with those rocks. If I had jumped to go over it, I would have probably fallen off the cliff. But if I didn't jump to go over it, then I would have crashed into it. Same thing applies to the bubbles. That's why level 2, even if it does have this really annoying ice momentum problem, I still say I think that level 2 is my favorite of the 4 levels I've encountered. I say that with very little exposure to level 4. I've only been there like 3 times. Maybe 4 times. No! I went for the grape at the cost of my life! That was not worth it! Okay, we got the grape. Now we just have to get to the end! I missed. I overshot the jump. Right in the middle. Little hop. There we are. Ignored a lot of coins. But we made it to the end of the level. We get to go back to level 2. Level 2. As long as you don't slide on the ice, you can hop your way across! I needed to slide on that ice, because there wasn't a way for me to hop it safely and still get the grape. Done. Level 1. Onward to ice. Accidentally let myself slide on the ice. Okay. That's not far enough. That's not far enough. This is the one. Let's do it. No more mistakes. No more distractions. Just sweet and simple success right now. First level done. Second level, starting off with an annoying slide. And we dead. That wasn't the run. This isn't the run either. Because we got another slide at the beginning. Didn't even get the cherry. I had to jump because of the blockage platform, but I also needed to be where the blockage platform was in order to make the big jump. So clearly I needed to jump earlier, but I was in the process of landing and thus couldn't jump. See my dilemma? Yeah. That's the second time in a row that I've been killed by the blockage platform being in the exact wrong spot. Shall we make it a third time? Let's find out. No. What is that? Bruxish? What's a Bruxish? There's definitely some Pokemon that I'm not familiar with. Yep. Focus back on the game. Got a cherry, got the orange, and the grape. It's going to be a simple matter of being right here at the end. Easy. Well, we had momentum, but then we lost the momentum earlier than I was expecting. Because we touched ground for just a smidge too long. I missed an orange on level 1. So this is going to be because I missed that orange, this is going to be the first time we make it to level 4 for the stream. And, nope. Okay, good. That's right, Rock. You have no power here. Made it. 15,000. Cherry in the most inconvenient spot in the world. That was quite the hop off that rock. But I'll take it. There's just no coins. There's just no coins on the map this time. I mean, I can't be held responsible for being a few hundred behind on score over the fact that the map decided not to spawn any coins. That was the nicest level 2 I've possibly ever seen. And the cruelest level 3. Make sure to pair those two together. That level was a wash. Here we are. Done. Level 1, level 2, whale. I missed the orange! No! 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 That was the end of the level! Oh! I almost made it past the whale. It would have been like the 4th time ever. I don't even remember what the 4th level looks like. Okay. This is the simple level. I tapped the button. Just a little too long. That's, yep. I can't do these single hops now. Why can't I do these single hops now? I did that one. That was way too long. I was trying to go for the top area. That's not, yeah. That's not happening. Okay. No, come on! Right down the single wide hole. Why am I overshooting? I'm just overshooting my jumps now. Just in general. Yeah, that was clearly too long. What am I doing? Get your head in the game. That was very, very close to being tragic. Up we go! That was very nearly death. No! Bubbles! I was bubbled to death! The bubble hops led me to the pit. And if I didn't hop on the bubbles, I would have died by getting hit by them. I need to take a moment. Oh. 4 2/3 million. That's nice. If I can at least get 35,000 again. At least make progress on the leaderboard, even if it doesn't make actual progress. Grapes. And then we get to the end. There it is. Done. We're over halfway. No! Bubble! How did it not... Ah! I thought I was safe because I thought I could catch the edge of that bubble. Clearly I didn't. That barrier was nonsense. There wasn't a way to deal with that. Because I had to land there from jumping from below to get to the next platform. But then I needed to be at the edge to jump to the next platform. Okay, that's level 1. 10,000 exactly. Exact points. Ah! I was trying to land on the thing so that I didn't crash into it and die. That was a really nice run, too. Poochiana. Okay. I'll throw a ball at it. What was that rock bounce? I mean, I'll take it. I did not trust that ice sheet. Of course. Escaped, no one caught it. Also, of course. That was way too light. At some point, maybe I'll have to look up and see if there's any just general advice for how to be better at this game, but I feel like the better advice is just get good. Because it's a simple game. It's literally just click to jump. The longer you hold, the further you jump. That's it. That's the whole game. Like, technically you can bounce off the top of those rocks, bounce off the top of bubbles. You can miss grapes if you want to. You can leave those grapes behind. Did I miss the cherry in this level? Oops. I was so focused in on get to the end, don't die, wasn't paying any attention to the fruit. Maybe that's what I should do, honestly. I need to get on top of the bubbles. I just need to be on top of the bubbles. But at the same time, I need to make sure that I don't take a bubble jump that's going to land me in a pit of death. Like that. Nope. Nope. This is the run. This is the one. We're doing it. We're making it all the way. That was not where all the way went to. How was I supposed to get that orange? I ask you now. Sometimes you just can't get everything. Yeah, that was either get the grape or die, or rather, miss the grape or die were my options there. Because of the way the rock falls. I did not deserve to escape that. Woohoo! Please, 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 game, please, yes, game, yes, yes! Okay, okay, no fruit bonus, but level 4 for the, like, 4th time ever. I don't know if I can touch those fairies, and I'm gonna assume I can't. How? How was I supposed to make that? What was that jump? What was that jump? Okay. Look on the plus side. We made it to level 4 in under an hour. And now I can't survive to oranges. Speaking of, I made it far enough to get to the orange. If it wasn't for that, whatever that nonsense jump at the end, I held the mouse the entire time. So that was the max jump length. And we weren't even close. So I don't know what this game wants from me. If it's going to give me generations like that. There we are. 30,000 going into the whale. No! 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 I misjumped! I misjumped! I was trying to jump shorter than that! Oh! That was such a good whale! That was such a good, kind whale! That was the time. That was the time. Because if I had made it to the end there... I can't say for sure, without having seen the grape, but I had 2 of the 3 fruit. If I could have made it to the end there with the grape, I would have had 45,000 going into level 4. And we just had a run with 42,000 with me going in significantly worse soft score-wise. Starting level 4. So... okay, that's on me. Just bad placement. Beautiful! Beautiful starting score for the first level. Beautiful level 2! Lovely! Good save from the bubble. I'm not getting the orange. Oh! 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 I didn't get the grape, but I got it to the end. That's all that matters. I would have loved to get the grape and the orange and start this out with 45,000, but... No! No! Okay, so level 4 is very clearly just a harder version of level 1, and sometimes the jump arrangements are annoying on level 1's version. Was that Jellicent? That's whatever for whoever. Okay. Got the cherry. Got the orange. Ah, right down the middle. Got the cherry. Got the orange. Of course, we start off with the cherry ice jump. But it's fine. Ah! Why did I still have so much momentum? sometimes the momentum goes away right away, sometimes it stays for an eternity. There's a part of me that wants to just go try Fector's Challenge, the vanilla method. No save points. I feel like it would almost be easier. At some point, I might actually, on stream, sit down, pull up Journey of the Prairie King, do an attempt or a few at getting Fector's Challenge. But, man, this Mr. Key Quest, hardest thing in the game. So many blockades. Done. Whale time. I missed the orange. No, come on! I clearly hit the top of that. Okay. Get over here. That didn't work. Nope. No, no, yep, up. There we go. Okay. Oh, I love this cherry placement. There we go, got it. The orange. And then we finish with a grape to the end. Done. 30,000 going into the whale. Let's have a good whale, everybody. Only best whale vibes. No! Why? I wanted to actually jump on that bubble, and it was like, no, the bubble's under the track. You can't jump on it anymore. But this other bubble that's literally, like, barely above the track any higher than the one you're trying to jump on, that one's going to smack you in the face and not actually count as you being on top of it. Oh, Lone Alpha. Lone Alpha, thank you for the lurk. Much appreciated. I haven't set up any bot to give the lurk message thing. So right now I have lurk as a point redeem, as goofy as that sounds. But I appreciate the lurk command anyway. At some point I'm going to set that up. I appreciate you being here though, because I need the moral support, even if it's just a lurk. Junimo Kart is wrecking me once again. I was hoping it would end with the trilogy. I said to myself, third time's the charm! We got this. But thus far, the final victory has continued to elude me. I should have been dead. I'm glad I'm not. But I should have died on that blockade. Okay. You and me, Whale. We're not on speaking terms right now. No! Why did it go for the lower bubble of the two bubbles? How did I miss the upper bubble on my way down, but then smacked my head into it on the way back up? That was the time! If that bubble situation hadn't done that to me, I would have been able to actually get the grape, I would have gotten the fruit bonus, I would have been able to just cling to life on the final stage just long enough to get the score. And we could be done. We could have been done with Junimo Kart. Forever. And yet, we must persist. We must continue. Honestly, the Let's Play a Game name of the quest, of the Mr. Key quest, is so fitting because it's very clearly a reference to the Saw franchise, and I feel like I am being tortured. Also, welcome to Dirty Uncle. Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Ah! The whale bubbles! Taking a moment. Take a sip of tea. Yes, welcome, welcome. We are trying to get the 50,000 on Endless for the Mr. Key quest. It is one of the last things in this game that I haven't done at this point, and we're only 4 years into this 5-year plan. And even though it's not needed for an achievement, nor is it needed for perfection, I personally feel like finishing all of the Mr. Key big board quests in the Walnut Room at least once. That's something to aspire towards. Nope, that's too much ice momentum. I could feel it right as I jumped. The momentum got to me. I was trying to jump before it triggered. Alright. 15,000. Let's get a good level 2. Nice, simple, vertical jumps. Missed the coin, but that's literally whatever. Who cares? As long as I... Yes! There we go! 50... Or, not 50,000. 30,000 going... I wish it was 50,000 going into the whale, then I'd be done. 30,000 going into the whale. I jumped over the cherry, but I didn't die to bubbles. That's the important part. I can't jump high enough to get the orange there. Oh! No! I saw the trajectory! There was so much time there that I couldn't do anything. I was just dying. Okay. Nope. Electabuzz. I have an Elekid. So I don't need an Electabuzz. We'll throw a Pokeball at it. Somebody else can catch it if they want, but I'll throw a Pokeball at it, I guess, if I lose the run before it runs off. So ideally, I miss the Electabuzz because I'm playing this game too good. See, look at that. We got something else distracting us that we want. We get back up to the whale. Oh, threading the needles there. No! Why did it not? Ah! There we go. This Electabuzz escaped, no one caught it. That sounds right. Got a little bit of extra height off of the rock. Nope. Okay. Oh. No! Come on! And I gotta check something right quick. I'm gonna keep dying if I just leave it sitting there. Okay. Just in case something that I really want shows up, just wanted to restock on Pokeballs. Hey, look! It's that 42,700. Wait a minute. I already had these scores. Did I not save the, like, 42,000 or whatever that I got from that one run? We're halfway through level 4. Now I'm nervous about getting to the 50,000 and the game's just like, yeah, no you didn't. What are you talking about? If that happens, though, I have recording proof! Beautiful! No! I saw that bubble just a second too late. On the plus side, we know that we basically have to beat level 4 more or less to get the 50,000. And this stream, so far, we have gotten to level 4 twice, which is about half as many times as I've ever gotten to level 4. So what that tells me is, although we're not actually making much improvement, we are getting slightly more consistent in the long run And with more consistency comes progress. That was not... That cherry was in the worst spot, and that was just a... I don't even know how to break down that. The cherry was not at the top, nor was it in the middle. It was the second from the top. But in order to actually go down that slide thing... Oh, well, I just missed the orange and then just fell off. Anyway, but in order to go down to it, the actual, like, ice thing was blocked with a blockade, which you can't run through. You have to land on or just jump over. Otherwise, it kills you. So I had to jump over the blockade to jump onto the cherry. But then if I jumped directly off of the cherry, then I would have not made the jumps. But if I stayed on the cherry, then I would pick up momentum and then also not make the jumps. So everything about that was horrible. Okay, focus on the current run. Forget about the world's worst setup of the beginning of a level 2. We gotta get past level 1 again if we're gonna ever get to level 2. I missed the grape. That was the simplest grape. No fruit bonus. I just let the momentum build. That is how one chooses death. Okay, grape. And then up and... I almost made it far enough over. So fun fact, if you miss the platform that the end is on, as long as you get horizontally far enough to trigger the ending, it doesn't care if you are above or below or online with it, it'll just count. So you could actually do that number like I just did and fall off to your death. And as long as you pass the horizontal point of victory, you get marked as completing the level and moved on to the next level. I have done it. Not intentionally, but I have done it before. Oh, I hated that. I didn't want to get pulled up. I was just trying to hop across the bottom. Game did me dirty. Magnetized me to the top. There it is. 10,000, 15,000. No! I thought I'd be able to get momentum to stop happening, but momentum just went for longer than I was expecting. Alright. Level 1. Level 2. That's not... okay. Forget the ice. My least favorite thing is the roadblocks, because they just know where to put the roadblocks. There's sometimes where I think, yeah, this has to be like randomly generated. But then there's sometimes where I think to myself, I see the roadblock in the exact wrong spot and I say, this was put here by someone. This feels maliciously intentional. Okay. We got the cherry. We got nice, simple, don't even have to jump really for some of these. And then, no! I needed to jump earlier than that. And if I was going to do a short jump, or later, if I was going to do a long jump. I just got caught up in the middle of, do I long jump this or do I short jump this? And I just jumped over an orange. Okay, hang on. I need to take a moment. Normally I would put up the be right back screen, but for whatever reason, Stardew Valley, it just crashes whenever you swap, when you've got it, like, recording the screen of Stardew Valley and you swap the recording to something else, it just crashes Stardew Valley. So if at any point I switch the stream to be like the be right back screen or whatever, it will not live. I don't know what triggers it specifically, but it's just an observation I've made, and so I've just come to accept that no matter what I'm doing, I can't change the visuals once I put the screen onto Stardew Valley. I missed a cherry. I don't even know what that is. What's a Layeep? I'm in the middle of decent run. I don't want to take my attention away to try and read and pronounce whatever that Pokemon was. Lileep. Lileep. Based on the name, my first thought process that comes to mind is the Li referring to like lilies and like leap being like a thing for rabbits, so I would assume it's maybe like a flower rabbit. That'd be my guess if I had to try and guess what this Pokemon is. I've never heard of this Pokemon before. I'll be honest, I checked out some of the more recent games. Played like the beginning of Sun, like the first half of Sword. just briefly touched in on Violet. But for the most part, my main era of playing Pokemon was Yellow version and Silver version. So I'm amazed that I can recognize even half of the ones that I do recognize. No! How did I dodge not only every bubble, but also the platform? I literally, I didn't even register consciously just now that I was on the whale stage until after I died. I'm just playing the first 2 stages on autopilot. I wish that there was just... I wish that this had like a checkpoint system or something. I know that would absolutely just destroy the validity of scores. And then there's definitely people who have done this before. Surely. Because I almost guarantee you there's people who, like, speedrun the progress mode version. And I haven't gotten far enough in Endless to be outside of the realm of what's in the progress mode. Because I think the progress mode has 6 stages, and I've only gotten to stage 4. I assume Endless probably loops, so that after you finish stage 6 on Endless, it'll loop back to stage 1. That's my guess. Wow. Okay. 15,000. Level 2. Oh, I thought I was going to make that jump. Okay, 30,000. Level 3. Oh, didn't get the orange. Was trying to get the orange, but I didn't get it. But at least I didn't die. Didn't get the grape either, but also didn't die. End. Got to the end. Okay. Okay. Now, level 4. No! What? What was that? What was that? How did I not hit that platform? I was gonna hit that platform and I was gonna jump, and then we were gonna have a good time, and we were gonna get past level 4. How did I miss the first platform? Look on the bright side. We've only been doing Junimo Kart for like an hour and a half. We had a 2-hour, 3-hour stream previously that only got to that level once. This stream, in half the time, has gotten there 3 times as many times. That tells me that you are much better at this than you used to be. Because practice makes perfect. And you get to even start off with a nice cherry. Nice. I swear if I had fallen in that tiny hole. No orange, but that's fine. To the end, to the end, to the end, to the end. To the end! We got the grape as a bonus. An ending bonus. Well, I got the cherry! So that's something! We hit 40,000. I saw us hit 40,000. So the whole high scoreboard should be 40,000 or bust. $30,000 going into level 3 again. I simultaneously bounced off the top of that bubble and crashed into the side of that bubble. You figure that one out. Because I know I won't. It made the sound for bouncing off the bubble, but the bubble also killed me. Gotta make sure to hop over the rock. Okay. Don't hop over the platform the grape's on. Because we need to use that to continue our jumping. Almost overjumped that platform. Here we go. And the grape is a non-missable grape. It's right at the end there. I just lean into the ice. Ho! Ho, ho, ho! I should not have been able to get away with that. That was... Okay, that was just mean and nasty. That placement in the ice angling down. And the length of the jump. Okay. How did I hit that bubble? How did I hit that bubble? Okay. We're coming up on the 3-hour mark. Wow, okay, thanks. Thanks, Roadblock. Real appreciate it. Probably gonna give this a few more tries. And then go finish out the day and call it a stream. Orange, you glad? No! That was way too early. That was just me goofing. There's no way I was gonna make that jump. Also, tiny hole! Surprised I didn't die from the rock. So, what's the takeaway from today? Yeah, we didn't get the 50,000. And we'll probably spend over an hour next stream trying again. But we made it to level 4 times. And we only did this for half of the stream. Wimpod. Is that like a Chrysalis, Metapod, Kakuna type Pokemon for different... Ooh! The edge! The edge! No! Why did it... No! Why did it magnetize me to the roof? It magnetized me up! Okay. Just a couple more good tries. As I was saying, though, we might not have done it yet, but this stream, we over doubled our total visits to level 4. Comparatively to the older streams where we did Junimo Kart streams. So, can't say that I haven't improved. Can say I haven't improved much. Okay, that was just... Okay. Nope, we missed the cherry. Another! Nice Little hops keep me going. And we threw. Level 1. All fruit. Whoo, that was close. Okay. Level 2. All fruit. It's time for the whale. And I'm dead, because the whale decided to bubble me into a hole. Thanks, whale! Much appreciated. I know how to get you now, Cherry. You've thrown that exact spot set up at me before. That was a nightmare of a setup. Yo, Detroit, what's up? How's it going? Oh, saved by the bubble. No, no, no. Oh. Right at the edge. Right at the edge. No! Oh. Long day at work, but good. Hey, as long as it's good, that's what matters. How's the stream going? It's going. Everything's been okay, but I knew this was going to be rough going in for this. The Junimo Kart thing I'm trying to do requires me to get the 50,000 score on Endless, and I keep getting into like the 38,000, the 40,000 range, but not quite the 50,000. Also, I'm gonna take a moment throw out this shout out, because if it wasn't for you, never seen this before. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have found the like Pokemon game, which is a lot of fun, and I've thrown it onto my stream as well. Not to mention the whole chain of you to Feathery to Galaxy. It's def fun, yeah. But yeah, no, these are my records, and I'm trying to get the 50,000 on that. Tight-knit family we are. I'm glad I found your family. Since you just got here, I was thinking about ending pretty soon. But since you just got here, I'll do a handful of extra runs on this. Yep. That's not it. Because this is an arcade game inside of Stardew Valley. I don't know if you're familiar with the game Stardew Valley. Just getting yourself ready. Cool. Cool. Oh, I typed the shout out into the chat for Detroit, but Detroit here is playing through Blasphemous, which, for anybody who was here last week, we just finished up over here, but he's still got some work. He's still got some work to do, but he's getting it done. Thank you kindly. Oh, you're welcome. You're more than welcome. So what do you, well, that's not. Starting another Elden run today. We'll be back on the other one after. That's cool. I actually haven't seen any Elden Ring. I mean, more than like 2 seconds of, oh yeah, that's what Elden Ring is. Just popping into someone's stream. But I've definitely heard exclusively good stuff about it. And I was a real big fan of the original Dark Souls. The sequels less so. But the first Dark Souls was excellent. Demon's Souls was alright. Dark Souls 2 was not okay. And I couldn't get into 3 or Bloodborne. Oh geez, Demon's Souls. Yeah. I feel like a lot of the times when it comes to me and games, more often than not, I'll find myself drawn towards the second game in the series. Because the first game is when you're figuring out what is the game, like just the basics. And then the second game, a lot of the times, the developers will fine-tune things, tweak things, and refine issues with the first game for a really solid product. And it isn't till the third one that they start really, like, experimenting of, well, what if we change these aspects to make the game drastically different. And because Demon's Souls is that first game, that makes the original Dark Souls the second game of the series, really. Where it's more of a refined product, more polish to it. Fave is Elden. Demon's Souls will always be my number 2. I can respect that. I've only heard good things about Elden Ring, and from what I've played of Demon's Souls, it's still a solid game in its own right. Yeah, I didn't mean anything against Demon's Souls. I like Dark Souls better, but full respect to anyone who likes Demon's Souls better. No! There's right at the end of level 2. Now the Demon was remastered. Trying to play this game and read chat at the same time is a bad idea. The fact that I didn't die while I wasn't looking for the entire section between the cherry and the orange. Hard for others to touch. Okay, yeah, no. Now the Demons was remastered, hard for the others to touch it. Honestly, best looking game I've ever seen. No demons have plenty of probs. Comes with first in the series. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's always going to be problems when you first release a game. As somebody who dabbled in game development a long time ago, that's definitely something that you've gotta look out for. Even outside of bugs, just stuff not working the way you think it's going to work. Oh, that's not working. Speaking of stuff not working the way you think it's going to work, I thought I could get that jump off and not have the momentum from the ice push me too far, but I was wrong. Alright, cherry, orange, and then the grape's gotta be near the end. That's not the end, that's a blockade. There's the end. Okay. We get about 15,000 for level 1. We get to about 30,000 by the end of level 2 if we get all 3 fruit. And then if we could somehow miraculously get all 3 fruit on level 3, we could start into level 4 with 45,000 of the 50,000 we need. A Mudsdale? Not worth breaking this run over, for sure. Oh! Bubble! Well, I broke the run anyway. Alright. Is the final run. Unless this is a really bad run, then it's not the final run. But we at least made it to level 2, so this is the final run. Okay. Since Detroit ran off to grab the DoorDash, that was not the final run. Get an extra run out of me. We missed the orange, so that's just a loss of 6,000 points right out of the gate. So now watch us actually make it to level 4. Mudsdale escaped. Farewell, Mudsdale. Good grief. The longer this stream runs, the more people show up. Maybe I shouldn't end the stream. Just have a 5-hour stream of me playing Junimo Kart till either I beat it or my computer crashes. Don't end it, stay forever. Welcome, Sick Mouse. Never let the stream end. No problem. No problem, Detroit. You're good. All I was saying was I was thinking about having that run I was doing be the last run of the stream. But then you went to go grab the DoorDash, and Sick Mouse showed up. Suggested I just keep streaming forever. That's right down the hole. You gonna be starting soon? Def enjoyed. Def enjoyed yourself. Alright, man. Good luck with your stream. Here's to a minimal number of deaths in Elden Ring. I assume you're like, I don't know how good or bad you are at Elden Ring, but you definitely showed decent amount of skill with the way you were handling some of the blasphemous guys. I'd have a hard time believing that you're not at least decent with Elden Ring. Not to mention, we were just talking about Demon Souls and Dark Souls and just that whole series. So, you sounded like you've got a lot of experience. Beaten Elden Ring a few times. Been a while. So not good. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about, is at some point, I'm gonna stream the original Dark Souls. And it has been years at this point since I last touched the game. So, might be a bit harder than I remember. Okay, level 2. Got the cherry. And the orange. Managed to not get killed by the roadblocks. And we got to the end, barely. Catch you in the next one. Take care of yourself. Jumped straight into that bubble. Def be there when you restart Dark Souls. Alright. Had to finish reading the message. No, 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 no! I jumped at the wrong time, the very wrong time. Oh, I got the first 2 fruit, though. That could have been such a good run. That was not. No, that was terrible. That was not a good run. Okay. As long as we get to level 2, this can be the final run. We didn't get to level 2. So that's not the final run, and this isn't going to be the final run either. Nope. See? Told you. But this one... This is the final run. No, no, it's not. No, it's not. We didn't make it to level 2. Well, we made it to level 2, but the ad manager is telling me we're about to run ads, so... I don't know if I want ads interrupting the final run. Potentially. And I don't exactly have a means to pause this and go modify that. Yeah, and it's too late now. So we just live with this as it is. How? What? Okay. Well, the ads didn't actually start because I died during the whale. But that wasn't the final run. I keep saying it's going to be the final run, and then it's not. We have till the ads stop. That was terrible. Nope. That's not working. Nope. Nice little up-down. I just literally hopped over the orange. Alright. Time for a really, really good run that's hindered by the fact I missed the orange and thus lost out on 6,000 points. Welcome back, everybody, from the ads. I missed the orange on level 1, so we're 6,000 points down. Well, if I had actually let that go down to the bottom, I could have made it all the way across. That was a bad run anyway. Now that we're past the ads, this is the final run. Nice, sweet, simple, easy. Level 1 done. That was no. I'm not ending with an ice platform that leads immediately into. I'm not having that. I'm not having that be the end. If I die to the whale, to the bubbles, that's fine. If I die to making a careless mistake like that, that's fine. But I'm not dying to the level decided to make itself physically impossible. That's not how we're ending this run. Okay. A Dunsparce? I don't have time to catch a Dunsparce, I'm fighting a whale! No! Okay. That's it. That's the run. Come on, Fred. Gonna pick up some flowers around town and maybe we'll see if there's some berry bushes over here. Missed. Unless yesterday. The 18th might have been the final day for the juniper berries. Sorry, salmon berries. Got Skyrim on the brain. $140 berries. Copper's already done. Do more copper. Animals are asleep. Double check the ancient fruit. Ancient fruit's still growing. Alright. How are we on the geodes? 472. So we could go get a magic hat, magic cowboy or magic turban. We've got enough for one of them. Well, I clearly never came inside. Let's look at this magic rock candy. Ten's a good time to sleep. Owl! There's a new owl statue. Somewhere on the farm. But we'll find it next time. A little caviar. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of money. Just grab that on autopilot. Alright. Let's see who's live, see who we're raiding. Last time I tried to raid Dodger, she went offline like immediately as I was raiding. So One Mad Dragon's playing Doom. That's a good option. Let's I know that it's Doom and Animal Crossing is the combo, but this is close enough. It's Doom and Stardew Valley. That's the same kind of energy, back and forth. It's classic Doom too. But that's going to be it for me for today. Thank you everybody for coming out and watching. We'll probably do another hour plus of Junimo Kart next week. Besides that, we've got on Thursday the Baldur's Gate 3, and Saturday we're doing Hollow Knight. So good stuff all around. But that's it for me. So until next time, take care. Have a good rest of your day.